In Draconic, Hednok un Malan Drogo, sorry, Ere Suluk e Alduin Vokri. Here lie our fallen lords until power of Alduin revives. That's fun. I love reading Draconics because I'm such a nerd. So every time I come across a word wall like this, or anything that has Draconic written into it, I will try my best to read it in both Draconic and translations. Just because I'm such a fucking nerd. Alright, let's get out of here. We can go back the other way, but where's the fun in that? Whee! Alright, what's in the box? Gold. I'll take that skull too, as well as all of this. I don't see anything else, so let's get out of here. Our first boss battle. Oof. Ooh, an orc. Oof. Potentially doubles melee damage, but prevents from blocking. Alright. My feet. Alright. Let's head back to Riverwood. Along the way, there is a house for a witch. I should have actually ran to it. In her basement, you have to pick the lock for it. You can find an enchanting table, which will allow you to disenchant things, so you can gain the enchantment for further usage. For future usage. There we go. As a quick piece of advice, oh god, it's so beautiful. Those playing along, if you want to, you actually can get every word wall and complete the entire game without any dragons ever appearing in your game. All you have to do is all you have to do that is just beat the game before talking to the Jarl of Whiterun. Well, not really that, but before doing the quest he sends you on.
You're back from Bleak Fall. You found it. There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
I'm literally going to steal it back later on.
Trinkets, odds and ends.
I love collecting all the dragon claws. Alright, I'm at 3,000. That's pretty good. Keep that. Keep that. Sell that. Keep that. Sell that. Sell that. Keep that. Sell. 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 Get rid of. Get rid of. Get rid of. Don't need. Don't need. Keep that. Get rid of. False Garden. Don't I need that for something? Hold on. I need Flawless Ruby. Okay. There's a data quest later on that requires a list of items, and I need a Flawless Ruby. So I'm good. Alright, get rid of that. Don't need any of those. Don't really need these right now. Let's go.
Alright then.
Like I said, later on I'm going to come back and steal that claw. There are a lot of those claws just laying about, and I plan to steal them all. I'm also going to do my absolute damnedest to never use the wait function, unless I am sitting down for X amount of time.
You lost?
Hey guys. But yeah, I'm going to be using a lot of it to sleep. This is because if you sleep, you get a buff that increases the EXP gain rate. That'll do.
I told you my sister would help us out.
I know, Roloff.
I'm glad to help any way I can.
Oh god, so beautiful.
Here for work? Get an axe.
Alright, let's do a quick save,
Bring me all the
and be on our way.
chop.
Oh, god. I'm sorry, I really want to just walk around. Because it really does look good. They added in a lot of grass. Like, a lot of this wasn't in the game, if memory serves. I think they took a a mod that made fighter an HD texture mod and put into the game. Is what it seems like. I'm walking, by the way, to show you the lampposts along the way, just to show you the mod that actually is active, and the beehives. Also, it's a beautiful day, so why not? There, lamppost. God, this game looks great. It looks better than I remember, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, a lot of the terrain looked like this. Just flat textures. No actual grass. Because I think it did. I'll have to look into that later on. Check out some of my older videos that aren't crap. Alright, so here's the honey brew. And there are the beehives. See, he had to modify the terrain to put these in. No more honey yet. A lot of bees though. They probably won't respawn for a while. Alright, let's keep going then. There is a player house mod that's right out here. It's called Acadia Farm if you want to get it. It adds a farmland for you to run, where you can just plant grass and whatnot, and or plant plants. And inside it has pretty much what you need: a bed, decent amount of storage spots, and in the basement is all the crafting things you could ever need, as well as a few mannequins to display armor. As I said, there's a specific mod I have in mind that I really hope they add in. From what I remember, there is no unique textures. Well, not entirely. There were some that was in the paintings, but those are easily fixed. Get there. There we go. So yeah, that would be the only player house mod I'd get, unless they have another one that caters to my OCD. Oh, that looks awesome. The player house I'm referring to has storage for each of the holds. You can actually put armor up for each of the guards. All the Dragon Priest masks you can put up and display. All the Dragon Claws, all that fun stuff. Even the Daedra artifacts have places. It's really cool. Hello.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More. Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgroof the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. Take a look.
Okay, this person is actually pretty amazing. She doesn't have it, does she? No, she doesn't. Okay, there are a series of enchantments that are obscenely hard to get. Water breathing being one of them, resist disease being another, and what was it called? Fiery Soul Trap. These are rare enchantments to get. Specifically, resist disease and water breathing. Resist disease and water breathing, basically, pretty self-explanatory. Water breathing allows you to breathe underwater. Resist disease protects you from diseases. Pretty awesome. Annoying as all hell to find. You can find, however, water breathing on a helmet she'll sometimes sell, or a piece of equipment she'll sometimes sell. The resist disease you can find on pretty much any trader shop. They will sometimes sell it. Very rarely, mind you. And the Fiery Soul Trap you can find in a shop, but it is even more rare. I've never even seen it. I've heard people finding it, but I've never seen it myself. There is... Wow, that definitely wasn't there. There is a location where you can find the Fiery Soul Trap that is guaranteed to spawn. And I'll do that later on. because it is one of my all-time favorite one of my all-time favorite enchantments to have. What it does is has a chance to, not chance, it will set the enemy on fire, and when they die, if you have a suitable soul gem, you'll trap their soul inside of it. It is obscenely powerful and helpful, so I'll be getting it later on.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
We need more information before we act.
As Housecarl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. Whatever you have to say to the Jarl, you can say to me. I'm starting to think...
I want to hear what she has to say.
Yeah, Earleth.
What's this about Riverwood being in danger? Gerda owns the lumber mill, if I'm not mistaken. Pillar of the community, not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
View that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Alrighty then. I'll give the sword to his steward in a minute. I am going to fight my first dragon this set, and that'll be it for this set, really. Like I said before, though, I really want to get a house, and I need 2,000 gold to do so.
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
Well, we're going on. I'm going to dismantle shit. Okay, cold. 2 attacks. Okay, I gotta do this quickly. I have a list of all this stuff.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
I'll come in a second, don't worry. Fortified two-handed. I have a checklist of all this stuff, so give me a minute. Fortified two-handed, one-handed. There it is. And heavy armor. Fortified heavy armor.
Where was it seen?
Where is fortified heavy armor? There it is. Alrighty then.
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know who can stop it.
I'm actually gonna do some enchanting right now. Two-hand. Nah, not worth it. You'll want to get Grand Soul Gems to really do the job.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking?
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword,
No, my lord.
so I practice
It was
with
just
my
circling
fists.
overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along.
I'm gonna do that right now, actually.
I'd like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city.
I've seen you helping the Jarl. If only all
As you command.
were as noble.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't
Alright, I
a
need to
death
find my,
daily mission.
find the dude. Where's he at? There he is. Wants to give him the sword, too.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, from Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruuf when his mood is agreeable. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered.
Thank you. I'm gonna save real quickly so I can make sure everything doesn't go wrong.
Divines bless you. May the ground you
5,000.
walk make you pass.
What? It's supposed to be 2,000. Okay, how much gold do I have? 3,000. I'm close.
Any more I can help
Avenici, where you at, buddy?
Just let me
Not Avenici, Farengar. You have a shop. Where you at, buddy? There you are.
I envy you. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Don't need those. What do you have? I guess some of the good spells, too. But I'm not going to be a mage right now,
If you've
so...
got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Okay. This book's important. This book is part of the Ethereum side quest add-in with the Dawnguard DLC. At the end of the quest, you'll be given an option to create a unique item. It can be a crown, a shield, or a staff, I believe. The crown is great. All the items are great depending on your play style and how far into the game you are. The crown, however, is one of the weapons or one of the items that I believe you will want to have. Period. Because what it does is allows you to hold 2 standing stone effects at once. If you glitch it, you can have upwards to 4, I believe. And one of them becomes permanent. So, yeah, it's a pretty good item to have, especially if you're early in the game. And it is possible to get this very early in the game too. But I just want to get the quest done now. Or started. There was another book. Barenziah. Alduin Akatosh. What's the Red Eagle? There we go. Unique quest. That'll be something later on. Okay then. 5,000 gold. Fuck. I'll probably be getting that off screen, if that's the case. Well, let's stop at some shops, see if we can sell some shit to get closer at least. I keep forgetting how quickly my stamina drains when I'm wearing heavy armor. I'm gonna have to work. I really am gonna have to work on boosting up that. All right, general goods.
Got something for just about everybody in
Hey.
here. Give a holler. Oh, a bit of this.
All right, let's see what I can sell. What I don't need. Resist frost. Do I have that, or did I get resist shock? Resist shock. So I'm gonna need to do that later on. Sell that. Well, those at least. Sell these. Sell the Crodnum ore. Calcum ingot. I don't really need any of these, so let's go ahead and sell them. Alright. Fuck. Well, let's see what item he has. Okay. Nothing to worry about. I'll be coming into items soon that will really help with that. With money. Fortunately, I don't have to worry about it for a while.
Damn those
Already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
What's coming to him?
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care
God,
what
I'm
you're
tall.
doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. If you locate her...
This quest is actually pretty easy, but it sadly took me 3 playthroughs of the entire game before I realized where that person was. toaDime. That's where you get some of the best gear possible in the game. It's probably going to be something I do near the end of the game as well, just because of how long it takes. Or how high level you need to be to properly do it, I should say. Alright, the Khajiit traders aren't here yet. Hup. Land. Alright, let's get going then. Thought I saw something. Okay, so if you want to do anything without dragons attacking for the game, this is the literal checkpoint before that. The little checkpoint where dragons start spawning in the world. Once you do this specific quest, dragons start spawning at random and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. Do that. Do that.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like it's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're doing.
Alrighty. You can also literally get virtually every single word of power before you find your first dragon. I advise against it because you'll find out, but yeah.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Crocky and Tor just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Let's save us if he comes again.
There she is. Our first dragon. Got her. Technically it's a wyvern, but hey, I'm not picky. There aren't very many dragons in games anymore. Kinda sad. Where's she at? There she is. Alright, let's go fuck her up. Should probably resist fire or something. Which I don't have. Oh. Got away. Up. Let's keep firing at her. God, you're straight. I forgot how straight these dragons are. Touchdown. Give me this. We'll switch to better arrows as well, because that's not doing shit against her. Ooh. Come on. I think she's grounded now. There we go.
Let's make sure that overgrown lizard is really dead.
This.
Damn good shooting, boys.
Goodbye.
Everybody.
I wonder if I can see it. Yeah, you can. If you look closely as it's zooming out and zooming in while dragon's decaying, you can actually see the remains. I'm absorbing its soul. Literally, that's what I'm doing. See? No matter if you have all of the dragon, all the words of power, it will automatically go into the first of Unrelenting Force. God, that looks awesome. How do I do it? How do I use it? I gotta equip it, that's right. Awesome.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. Well, you can shout now. You couldn't before, right? That can only mean one thing. You must be Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irileth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irileth. Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a Nord.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then.
Yeah, sure. So basically, the first word of Unrelenting Force will stagger most enemies. Level 2 will send weaker enemies like guards, flying. I think no, it tumbles them still. And the full-powered one will actually send them flying, which is pretty wicked. There actually is a mod that turns the Unrelenting Force into a spell you can use. It's pretty interesting.
Don't take this the wrong way. You look a little sick.
I know, Yolden. Don't worry.
I know your family's honor is important.
So, we heard someone yelling. Also, if you shout inside cities, some girls will run up to you and tell you to stop it, but they can't really stop you. Alright, after we get done talking to Balgriff, I'm going to stop this set, I'm going to get some money, I'm going to get me a house, and next I'll pick up from there.
There's been talk amongst the guards.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
Surely that's
You
not
heard the
possible.
summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice, the ability to focus your vital essence into a Thu'um, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tibeseptim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Arthmoor.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Rongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn.
Thank you, mate. Alright. Lydia's our first housecarl, who is a personal steward of ours, which is pretty wicked. I like her, too.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. Lead the way.
She actually has a pretty good companion to have with you as well. I'll use her for a while, but when I get to the more sneaky quests, I won't be using her. Just because I won't be using any companions for that point, because companions suck when you try and be sneaky. Anyway, that's it for this set. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Till then, have a wonderful day. Hello, and thank you for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you really like this video, feel free to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see some of my other videos, feel free to click one of the links. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.